This is the Paul Leslie Reviews.
Bobby Charles wrote, "The king is gone, but he still lives on, deep in the heart of the people," from the song Last Train to Memphis. Name a bigger icon than Elvis Presley. The late composer Leonard Bernstein nailed it when he said, "Elvis is the greatest cultural force in the 20th century. His impact is felt to this very day." As a fan of the King's music, I knew Elvis was a movie that I'd see on opening day the moment I saw the trailer. So on the evening of June 23rd, I saw the film at the Terrace Theater on Maybank Highway. It's a cool retro cinema, brimming with personality. I can't wait to go back. It was a fitting place to see a movie about Elvis Presley. Directed by Baz Luhrmann, Elvis begins with fervor. You expect for a movie about Presley to be exciting, and they succeeded in doing so. The movie conveys the electricity of Elvis, which must have been nearly impossible. They captured his energy, but did the movie satisfy me? Well, first there's something that must be communicated. To say that Austin Butler's ability in becoming Elvis Presley was impressive is an understatement. He became Elvis. There was never a moment where I doubted this. I've never seen an actor portray an icon so convincingly. Austin Butler's on-stage depictions of Elvis are spectacular. Now make no mistake, Elvis is a non-stop visual and oral feast, but at a certain point it becomes overwhelming. You know that excitement you feel in the first few minutes of a movie that really catches your attention? At a certain point, that heightened arousal of emotions comes down a bit. There's an ebb and flow to most films. You know how when you first get to Las Vegas, it's all so exciting? The lights and sounds are surreal and endless. Then it all becomes blasé and you're ready to get back to reality. The film Elvis can be like that. I applaud Baz Luhrmann for having his own cinematic style, and if any singer is fitting of splendor, it's Elvis Presley. In spite of how realistically he was portrayed, I never felt that I got to see the three-dimensional Elvis Presley. I've seen glimpses of that in some of the press conferences I've watched, or when some of the people who knew him reminisce. Tom Hanks plays Colonel Tom Parker, the infamous manager of Elvis Presley. It's the second most prominent character in the movie. Hanks has earned his place as one of America's most beloved and well-known actors, but this was not his best work. Colonel Tom Parker didn't feel very real to me. At 2 hours and 39 minutes, I feel like Elvis could have benefited from editing. The music throughout the film is wonderful, and a great reminder to how many incredible songs Elvis Presley recorded. But it frequently felt like the soundtrack was drowning the movie. Some of the scenes begged for a bit of quiet. The final scenes of Elvis are some of the most touching and best of the whole film. You feel like you're finally getting to see the real Elvis Presley. Then it's over. So how is the movie? It's good. That feels like a fair statement. It's good, and I don't regret the experience of seeing it in the theater. Did it meet or exceed the expectations I had upon seeing the trailer? No. What did I love about Elvis, the movie? They did a great job of showing the influences that made Elvis Presley the singer and performer that he was. He sang so many types of songs, but what made him unique was his immersion in blues, gospel, and country music. Elvis blended those genres in a way few have. I've never wanted to love a movie more, but am nonetheless grateful to the director for his efforts. Anyone trying to capture the magic of Elvis Presley, in any medium, certainly has their work cut out for them.